Okay, hi. Happy happy London Mulligan is gone. Uh Day after day. We're gonna celebrate that. Nice little three-way celebration today. We're gonna celebrate the end of the London Mulligan. We're going to celebrate the life of the Neoform Allosaurus Riders combo deck. It's not a funeral, it's a celebration of life. And we're also going to celebrate the massive success that was War of the Spark Mythic Edition, because that is truly worthy of celebration. We're also going to enjoy some salad, probably have some chocolate chip cookies. I think Jake's coming over a little later. Going to play some Blue-Eyed Spirits for now, at least. Maybe something else later. Might play some Shadow. Nothing really too weird about the main deck. Now that the London Mulligan is gone, I'm hoping that Tron is not necessarily less popular, but a little less oppressive. So I've cut the Ghost Quarter from the main deck. In the sideboard, I've cut a Ceremonious Rejection and a Grafdigger's Cage. The Grafdigger's Cage was in there because of the Neoform deck specifically, so now that that's no longer functional, we don't need the Grafdigger's Cage. And in the place of the Ceremonious Rejection, I have Hurkyl's Recall or a Stony Silence. You can choose which one is in that place. I still have Geist in there as a card that we can bring against Tron, Blue-Eye Control, and a handful of others. Otherwise, not really on the super spicy spice rack today. For some reason, quinoa messes with my tummy. And I got this salad that has quinoa on it, and I asked for no quinoa. And I noticed about 20 bites in that it has quinoa on it. I'm just going to keep eating it. And who knows, maybe I'll have to end the stream early because I get the soupies. Sure hope not. Maybe if I'm incapacitated, if I'm totally rendered non-functional by quinoa, hopefully Jake will be here and Jake can take over. He can take the helm. We are on the play against other RG3. Damn, there's more than one. I love how every single time the client updates, it moves. Oh, we're on the draw. I like how every time the client updates, it moves the chat box somewhere. Sometimes it moves it like all the way to the far right side. Other times it moves it like halfway across the screen. Either way, I have to readjust it. Our opponent Mulligan, we're going to keep this hand. This would be like the most perfect Vile hand ever. Maybe we'll draw a Vile off the top. But a third land or a Thalia would be fine. Darksteel Citadel pass. Hardened Scales. They mulligan really low. In any case, I'm glad that we have Stony Silence and Hurkyl's Recall on our sideboard. Whatever this deck is, we know those are good. Oh, they're just making a 2/2 Ballista and they have nothing in hand. Alright. Well, this will get a little annoying if we miss a land drop and or they hit a 4th land real quick. Okay, they found the 4th land. So I think we safely block here, right? Because if they put a counter on the Ballista and then they remove the counter to kill the Supreme Phantom, then the Ballista dies. Because they could regenerate it, which is fine. Seems good. Ravager. Can't be having that. Land. Come on. God damn. Guess we'll just rattle chains. Oh my god. Just a 3rd land. If we could just play this draw skill captain, we'll win the game. Please land. Nope. Can't draw those. Just imagine if we drew that vial, like I said. Oh, God. Can't even play the 2 Wanderers. Ugh. Something, I guess. So we attack for 6, put them to 8. We can at least hold back. Flash in the Phantom. I think that's better. There's no reason to attack for 9 here. Okay. Hercule's Recall, Stony Silence, Path to Exile, Declaration in Stone. And then the question is whether or not Kira's worth it. They're going to bring in Dismember, but is that enough for Kira? I think My Ballista's annoying. I can probably bring this in. I'm going to keep in the vials. We're just bringing one Stony Silence. Honestly, I kind of like that. By splitting up our artifact hate between Stony and Hercules, it makes it a little bit less awkward to keep the vials in. So we only have one Stony. And it's so good against them that even if it turns our vial off, we should be okay. That was such a bad game. We would have gotten absolutely annihilated if they had even a somewhat remotely functional draw. The only reason we won that one with our horrible draws was because they had absolutely nothing. Oh. Quinoa down. This is fine. Vial removal creatures. Llanowar Reborn. Alright, so they're on the the module plan. Oh, hey Seawill, Courtney. Just like it's a joke because the Neoform combo deck doesn't work without the London Mulligan. It just doesn't. It relied entirely on that Mulligan to make it remotely consistent. And if the London Mulligan comes back, then the Neoform combo deck will probably come back too. But it just does not work at all with the Vancouver Mulligan. So they showed us a Ravager. They have animation modules, so I'd say it's pretty likely that they're going for Ravager next turn. But if we play Selva Spirit and they have a Walking Ballista, then they would play that out and kill the Selva Spirit. So actually, let's play the Supreme Phantom, even though it's slower. Wrapped up in limited, like War of the Spark. Oh yeah, for sure. The London Mulligan is amazing for like fair formats. Absolutely amazing. Huge improvement. But it's just not compatible with the power of Degenerate combo in Modern combined with the weakness of hate cards. Alright, they got their little Ravager combo here. We'll be able to path that thing. We could even do it now. That might be worth it to path it on this turn when they're tapped down from the Inkmoth Nexus. The only thing they'd be able to modular onto is the Servo, which is not even good because they don't have Hardened Scales. I think we're going to do that. So we'll play Supreme Phantom, attack for 2, path the Ravager. It's pretty clutch to be able to get them with their pants down here. And they have no way to get any value out of it. That's rare. We are super far from being out of the woods. Supreme Venoms do line up really well against Walking Ballista, and they don't have a hardened scales. We do have to be a little wary of another Ravager is scary. So they can proliferate our Ether Vial if they have 3 mana up. The Ravager animation module combo is like basically Thopter Sword, but it doesn't gain them life, and the blockers don't have flying. So it's very efficient and has a massive amount of inevitability. But I think we can probably fly over. Without a hardened scales. If they get a hardened scales, then all bets are off. They can kill us pretty much immediately with this combo of Ravager module and hardened scales, which is something to be very aware of. Oh well, or we just get Stony Silence. It's pretty good. They probably have Nature's Claim. They seem to think a lot about the 4th mana there. I think they were definitely thinking about Nature's Claim. But I think we should still put the Stony into play. Because if they don't have Nature's Claim, we could win the game right here. If they don't have Claim, they probably do, right? But if they don't, okay. So if they don't, the best they can do is crank out some servos and then, like, yeah. Okay. That's good. I still think they have Claim. But we're not dead if they don't have hardened scales. And even if they do have hardened scales, we have some good blocks. They now have 2 flying blockers, so we can't attack through for lethal without drawing a removal spell or a Lord. How much does the new Karn cost, mana-wise? Karn the Great Creator. The one-sided null rod. 4 mana? Jeez. If that card gets popular at all, then that's going to be super bad news for Hardened Scales. A 4 mana Wish Tutor that is also Stony Silence. Card's nuts. Opponent's having some trouble making decisions here. I wonder if they're like if they have hardened scales and nature's claim. The sure thing is if they attack with Inkmoth Nexus, we're blocking it. That's for sure. Looks like it's probably nature's claim. Oh no, they're animating Inkmoth. Yeah, so we just blocked the Inkmoth Nexus. Like, that's a no-brainer. This screams nature's claim. And then they nature's claim the Stony Silence. And yeah, this is no question. We just blocked the Inkmoth. They can't possibly kill us with damage on this turn, but they could kill us with Infect if they had nature's claim. We end up short of lethal flying damage by blocking the Inkmoth Nexus, but what are you gonna do? They can't pump it without taking themselves off of claim mana, so that's pretty good. Oh, it looks like Jake's here. Heard the doorbell. Be right back. Yep. Alright, go for it. And then match 1, game 2 against Hardened Scale. And I put Hercule's Recall and Stone Sounds in my sideboard, so getting rewarded for that. Nice. How you doing? Great. Today kind of feels like a Monday to me.
Dude, I know, it's Thursday.
And it's Thursday.
That's exciting.
Which is great.
I got some Cokes. Do you want yours now?
Oh, sweet. Oh, no, I'll have it a little later.
Okay, cool.
All right, let's see. We're back. Jake's here. Fucking with the fridge. Opponent apparently needed all that time to continue thinking about this. The Inkmoth attack seems like it was a Hail Mary. They were hoping that we didn't block, and then they Nature's Claim cheese us out of this. But now they have to... Now they have bad decisions to make. Did you bring some dinner?
I did.
Nice. What are you having?
Burrito from Los Amigos.
Oh, nice. Is that the place up in the center?
Yeah.
All right, opponent's still thinking. What are all the decisions they have to make here? There's no way they don't have Nature's Claim at this point, right? That's guaranteed based on how long their thought process has been here. So they're thinking about whether they should sack the Inkmoth Nexus for extra damage on the Ravager. They're thinking about whether or not they should claim versus pump the Inkmoth. They could also claim and get 1 turn out of Ravager with Animation Module. I don't know. Doesn't seem like this turn's actually that complicated. They might just be checking their outs.
Why haven't we watched this?
Oh, I don't know. We should, huh?
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
What the?
I think Meeg found it like at the library in the like fucked up bin.
I've never heard
the
of
bullshit
that
bin.
before. That's hilarious.
All right, opponent Nature's claims their own Arcbound Ravager.
Good. Oh, you've got a stony.
They do that so that they trade with our Inkmoth Nexus, or they trade their Inkmoth Nexus with our Selfless Spirit. They go to 11. We still have Exacxes if we draw a Lord. Wait, what are they doing? Oh, Dismember. Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
That's cool.
Good play.
Yeah, I like it. So they claimed their own Ravager. They probably don't have another claim. We have 4 power, so it's still just 2 turns. It's a good play. It's cool. Keep our Vial on 2. Attack for 4. We're not going to win this one by sitting back, so. Now that the Ravager's gone, I don't think that they have any way to kill us this turn unless they have Ravager and another claim. And if they drew one of those and had the other one, then good for them. But that's the only out, I think, or their only way to win this turn. Yeah, so now they have to hold back blockers.
They've got an
the 4/4 Inkmoth is a pretty annoying blocker, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Non-land, please. Draw a non-land. All right, that plays. That's something. Still can't do anything, but we have easy good blocks on their board. We'll just let the worker keep getting in for 1 as long as we can, and just eat the servos. That's actually pretty relevant that they sack that land, because now if they don't play a 5th land, they cannot spend mana anymore.
They need to hold up.
They need to hold up activation for both of the flying creature lands. So I think that might have been a reckless sacrifice by them. They only have 1/1s. Our threat is an infect creature, so I don't think. Sometimes I'll just not crack fetches because it preserves our life total, but in this case, our life total is not really the thing that's under pressure. It's infect. Ooh, Droxco Captain's good. Still have to hold up Queller. We also can't. I'm actually gonna keep the Vial on 2, indefinitely.
You don't want to signal.
Well, not really that so much as if they have a Nature's Claim. The only way we can use this at all is if they have a Nature's Claim. So if they Nature's Claim this and then we activate it on 2, they will almost certainly put a counter on it with Animation Module.
After they destroyed Stony Silence.
Right, because we can't use that without Stony Silence anyway. So if they kill Stony, we activate Vial, they'll probably put a counter on it to try to trip us up, and then we can put in the 3. Ancient Stirrings.
So if they hit a Ballista, they can't go over.
Yeah, they can't really do anything with Ballista.
Well, next turn they could go land, play for 6. Oh, I
the
guess
3/3 is still not a big deal.
I guess they can't activate the.
Yeah, they can't remove the counter,
Right.
So it's just an XX Hydra. Got a forest. It's fine. So if we get a 6th land, then I can play out the Droxco Captain, but I'm not gonna. There's no reason to put the Queller Shields down, since they kind of can't win. Okay, that's good. They can't cast Dismember anymore. That's also sick. We still can't attack with the Selfless Spirit.
Is that Greenland the Graft land?
Yes, Land of War Reborn. So we will not attack yet. But I think it might be time to just play out the Queller and have 4 lethal attackers. How could that go wrong? 4 lethal attackers once we play the Drog Skull. They have 2 blockers. They can't cast Dismember. They could Nature's Claim their own Arcbound Worker. Okay, that's how it could go wrong. They block Supreme Phantom, block Selfless Spirit with the 2 flyers. They Nature's Claim their own Arcbound Worker, gain 4, go to 7, put the counter on Inkmoth Nexus. It's a 5/5 infect blocking this. They take... They would still take 8. Please save you from college. It's May. It's so close. You're almost done. Rattle Chains is awesome. That's the draw we wanted. Land or Rattle Chains. Cone, what's the matter, man? What's college doing to you? Is it finals? Is it finals week? No, finals week means for me, it means I don't have anything to do. I'm done now. Are they playing a big Hangerback Walker? They were playing an X spell right there. So now we can flash in Droxel Captain. Land, come on. Oh. You know, you gotta specify. Literal last assignment of the year. Oh, you're fucked. Oh. Okay, so story time. The Cone asked if taking a 45 on the assignment and just doing the math, taking a 45 and just barely passing the class, is that the play? Story time. I did that my senior year last quarter as a high school student. I just didn't do an enormous project for my physics class, the very last class thing that was due. It was worth like 30% of our total grade, and I just didn't do it because I did the math, and I was able to get a 51% in the semester by not doing this assignment, and like under 50 at my school is an X, and if that happened, you didn't get credit for the class. But if you just got an F in one quarter, it averaged out to whatever your grade was. Mm-hmm. So I did the math, and I got a 51%. I thought it was a good call. I think it was definitely the play. It was fine. Let's give it one more turn here because we can flash. We can do everything next turn with six mana. Yeah, that was one like I disclosed it to my mom beforehand. I'm like, Mom, I'm gonna get an F in physics, and she's like, How do you know? I'm like, because I did the math, Mom. Yeah, you can Ancient Stirrings does not find Nature's Claim. Maybe they'll get a Meteor Golem.
I think that
Inkmoth Nexus. Fuck.
The Cone, you'll face very similar situations in like at work after college.
Yep.
Where it's like that's totally acceptable.
Yep. You just have to do exactly enough and no more. All right, let's just jam, huh?
Yep.
Smash. You can do that. Oh, wait, were they only blocking with one thing?
Uh-oh. They pass priority?
Oh, we're attacking, so they'll just animate another thing. Okay. That's good news. They're all tapped out. Okay. That's
you just need one to get through, right?
Yeah. Now that I have the Drogskull Captain, the Supreme Phantoms are 3/5s, so That's it. Oh, okay. That was a slow and steady one there. Finally drew fire.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't draw well in game one. Game one was so bad.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a sweet deck though. Like
Hardened Scales, was so dope. I was saying if Karn the Great Creator becomes like an actual card in Modern, then Hardened Scales is fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. But game one they mulled to 5, and I kept like Seachrome Coast and Mutavault, Wanderer, 2-drops, and just never drew a third land. And they played like a Ballista on turn 2 and grafted onto it. So it was a 2-2. Right. And so it's like, I just couldn't. I drew like all the Wanderers in the deck. I never drew a third land. It was so ugly. I drew every Rattle Chains. And so I was just playing a Rattle Chains on end step every turn. It was so ugly.
But you still won. Yeah,
because they mulled a 5 and had nothing. Right. Like if they had an even sub-average draw that just wasn't trash, they would have destroyed us.
Well, we're back on Vancouver Mulligan, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep.
That was a fun experiment.
Yep.
I mean, it wasn't, but...
It was an experiment.
Yeah.
It was fun for some people. This hand is a little lethargic, but opponent mulliganed.
I like Vile.
We get value.
Vile and then Valiant.
Yeah. We get equity out of opponent taking a mulligan. It just like takes this hand that's kind of slow and makes it less of an issue. Mountain Pass. I think this might be some kind of prison deck. I don't know what other deck would like mulligan and then not have a play. It's probably not burn, unless they have bolt. If we get bolted here, obviously. Okay, so it is burn, or something like burn.
Maybe it's wizards.
Yeah, maybe. Probably burn. They can't. So I think we should still play out the Thalia. Because they can't Searing Blaze her. Like, I'm tempted to play out the Selfless Spirit so we can protect Thalia. But I think we just play out the Thalia.
Okay.
Because they have to have exactly Bolt to kill her. And if they don't, then they take off their entire next turn to kill her with a 2-mana spell.
Right.
Like Searing Blaze. Okay. Yep, Boros burn. They have nothing on this turn. Shock Searing Blaze. That's probably what's going to happen. That's okay. Save 3 and Hammer at 14. If we hit a land here, that'd be fantastic.
Seachrome goes.
Yeah, Seachrome would be sick. Anything but Hallowfountain would be good. Yeah, that's fine. Monastery, Swift Spear. So I think I'm going to go for the block. And then if they cast a spell to pump the Swift Spear out of range, then I'll path it. Make sense?
Yeah, gotcha.
I will totally take this 1-for-1 trade here. Keep the path for later.
Boros Charm? No?
It's fine. So we're at 10. They have 2 cards in hand. They have no creatures. It's fine.
Yeah, good.
That was what we wanted. We wanted them to make that move. They need to draw live for like the next couple of turns, and we can close the game fairly quickly with the hand we have. Go to 3. Even nice. More quickly now.
Yeah, playing against burn with this deck is fun.
It is. It's super fun. And pretty much any red deck. I actually like playing against Hollow One now. Not that deck really exists anymore. I like playing against 8-Whack, Skullcrack. Seems like a reasonable one to quell.
I agree.
Like, it's probably bait so that they can resolve another Boros Charm, but If instead they were trying to get a light up the stage, then that's awesome. Lightning Helix. Save that spell queller. That's a little annoying though. Come on, land 3.
Be very strong.
Land 3 be very strong. They have 1 in hand. We're at 10. I mean, this is fine. They have to draw like 3 consecutive relevant cards. I think I'm just gonna play it now.
Mm-hmm.
Since I only have the 1 card. The best thing they could draw on this specific turn is a creature, but then that creature is irrelevant on subsequent turns, so we're sort of insulated. Lightning Strike our face. That's a good sign. I think they do have a skewer. Yeah.
All right.
So they get 1 turn.
Once we hit land.
If they draw... Oh yeah, if we hit land, we kill them. We're 1 short otherwise. Alright, so I'm not gonna... I guess there's no reason not to play the Drogskill Captain. Like, if they draw a Boros Charm, they kill us.
Right.
Any other spell, they don't kill us.
Right.
So we'll just put this out now. I think so. That's true, right? The only spell they could draw is Boros Charm. I suppose if they're playing Light Up the Stage, they could draw Light Up the Stage.
And
hit land Boros Charm. Yeah, that's another thing they could do.
All right, fingers crossed.
No Boros Charm. 3 out of 47 chance that it's a Boros Charm. They're fucking with us.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Burn. We still have 1 Ariok Champion in the sideboard. Thalia. Path, Declaration, Kira. That's what we're doing. Cut Drogskull. Cut Image. Cut Copter. What are we doing here? Maybe we don't need the Declaration Stone. Because we're leaning on Thalia a lot.
Maybe... Oh, no. I guess Rattle Chains is really good.
Rattle Chains is pretty good. Not insane, but the fact that it has value as an Ambush Viper is pretty big. So I think I'll just cut... I'm actually... Let's keep in the Copter and cut all the Drogskulls.
Okay.
Especially since we have 2 Kiras, and Kira is just better than Drogskull against Burn. This is fine. Goblin Guide? Aww. Jeez, just Lava Spike to the face turn 1. They don't give a shit. No respect. That's no big deal. I think I am going to play the...
You gonna path it or something?
No, I'm going to play the Smuggler's Copter, I think.
Because then you can block. You can flash the Wander in and crew the Copter and block the...
Yeah. And I can counter a burn spell pointed at the Copter. So yeah, I think that's worth.
Mm-hmm.
Go to 14. They have 4 cards in hand. That's not great for us, but get a Plains.
So they got to know that we've got a 1 ball in hand if we're doing this. Right?
Yeah, probably. I think they attack either way.
Make us have it.
Make us have it, exactly. Like, that Arid Mesa is actually really good, because if they have a Searing Blaze, we can't counter it. I'm still going to try, but we might die right here. I think they probably do have a Searing Blaze. We take so much damage. Or just a Lightning Bolt, that's fine. That is okay. I would love to not have to path this thing and instead just deputy it off of Vial. Hopefully we can get there. That's very medium.
I have no idea what that card does.
Does everything you could want it to.
2/2 flying legendary creature spirit.
Yep.
Creatures you control have whenever this creature
Yep.
is whatever first spell.
Mhm.
Counter.
You got it.
First spell or ability.
Yep. She's sweet. Too much text on that one. Is Viling in Supreme Fan here is going to be awesome. Double block. That way, just in case they have removal for this, we still don't take damage. And they're not playing gut shot or anything, so it's the Supreme Phantom is invincible unless they actually target it with a burn spell. Searing Blaze here saves their Eidolon, but yeah, so we can still counter that.
Wait.
What? What?
So you could have killed they were targeting your Supreme Phantom, right?
Yeah.
But wouldn't you have been able to kill their Eidolon?
Yeah, but I mean, I have Deputy off of Vial next turn, so
Okay.
that's fine. I'd much rather save the Supreme Phantom. And also take no damage. The combination. Alright. Cool. So let's wait, I guess. Wait for them to like cast a spell. I think we probably won't attack. That way if they play another creature we can block it. I guess we can block it with Debbie, huh? Yeah, let's just attack.
Whatever.
We're at 9. Having 2 Debbies is also pretty sick, because we can just eat it with the Debbie. Even if Debbie dies, we can just play another one. We can get the Rattle Chains out in the meantime. I guess a pretty sick play there would have been Viling and Kira. Since they, like, once the Vial is go, Vial and Kira is a 3/3, they can't touch her. That might have been better, honestly.
Nice.
Mutavault's a pretty good draw. That helps us close.
Ooh, not fetching Island is...
That's okay. It's okay. We have Vial. Like, we're gonna attack with everybody. And we can have lethal next turn. And we can path instead of lethal. Just gotta hope they don't have 2 burn spells.
Just gotta close this game out.
Probably dead. Probably dead.
Please no.
I think we're dead. 6 is not where I want to be. 7, they need a specific combination. 6.
Maybe they're trying to hit Debbie. Oh no. Okay. Lord.
Well, we still have lethal with Mutavault, so... Alright. Got him.
Wow. That could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, I wonder what they had. Show me! Let me in! Alright. That was a fun one.
Sweet.
I agree with you.
Modern's back to normal.
Yeah. Seriously. Some normal ass magic against normal ass decks. I am happy that I was like I got to be part of the Neoform menace
experience.
People were like going on Twitch and streaming that and hitting mirror matches back to back to back. Like everybody was playing that deck. It was hilarious. We cannot keep this. This hand is so much weaker, but also so much more functional. We'll keep that.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
All right, blue
Probably
white
not gonna
control.
need that path, but whatever.
Yeah. But this hand would have been stone dead. The previous hand, rather,
Right.
would have been unplayable against blue white control. Problem is, this hand presents basically no pressure. So, we can't really like present a clock without extending onto the board, which is what you don't want. Like we're not gonna get there chipping away for 3 when they have an ancestral vision. Terminus? Nope. Terminus? Nope. Detention sphere?
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, do it.
I think playing out 1 rattle chains is good. Let me have this. Thanks.
Our best draw.
Yep. Play that. Alright, so we're gonna probably get verdicted. Maybe not this turn, but soon. Snap opt. Powerful.
Sick.
Powerful. Yes.
Blue white control is looking pretty sick right now.
Oh yeah, it's dope. It's dope. I would love to play against it like 50 times in a row just to get better at the matchup because it's got so much play to it.
Yeah, it doesn't even really need Terminus anymore. Like,
I think I disagree with that. I think the Terminus is super important.
but it's not like playing 4 Terminus like it was.
Yes. I don't think
A while ago.
they're playing like 2 or 3. Some play 4. Yeah, the deck is fucking awesome. I'm pretty happy about that draw.
Say Shoggy.
Yeah, because I feel like we might get restoed.
I love that Queller can get a Spring Verdict.
Yep, can't get a Terminus. Nope. All right, these rattle chains are looking pretty good. A 5th land would be really good for us. Yeah, you can have your ancestral vision. You did the math. You can get a 66 if you just don't do it. 66 is, I mean, if you don't need the class, right, then that's not bad. If you do need the class, that's really bad. I don't know. Flip a coin, and then just choose whatever option you were hoping for while the coin was in the air. It sounds like you've already made up your mind.
Is this like you're not doing a turn paper or something?
That's what it seems like. All right, 5th land. Still a damage race. Getting in. 5th land? Can we? It's not great. Chunking on in again. Alright, so maybe we will get there, chipping in for 3. Without a 5th land, this is sort of awkward because we can't flash and rattle chains and then Terminus? Nope.
What do we do against like a Teferi this next turn? Oh, do we want that land? I think we do.
I think we want that land.
Sick.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Teferi's
maybe
no big deal.
maybe they're going to hard cast Terminus here.
I mean, I don't think they would path a creature and then hardcast Terminus. Like,
Well, so it wouldn't get countered. I don't know.
well, but we'd still lose the Wanderer. Like, it's still a 1-for-1, so I feel like that's probably not what they're gonna do. I'm glad we have this path for the Colonnade. That's really big.
Sick.
Yeah. We're in pretty good shape.
Yeah, I think we play out the rattle chains.
Oh, really? I was going
End of
to
their
not
turn.
do that. Oh, yeah, end of their turn.
Or
I think
yeah.
we probably try to save this.
Yeah.
This is playing into Cryptic. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, baby.
No Cryptic?
I think we let Cryptic happen.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Because so if they Cryptic did it, I don't know. I think that they probably have Verdict or, like you said, Hardcast Terminus.
Snapcaster's getting in.
Yeah, well, that usually means they're going to get rid of the board, huh? Yeah, Terminus. That's fine.
Yeah, and I think you just...
Let's put this one on the bottom, and then this one on the bottom. And then we flash in Rattle Chains. Hope they don't have a Spell Snare or another path. They've pathed twice. They could have Spell Snare.
How many spell split snare would you play in that deck?
They do have a path. That's annoying. Now we have some actual garbage to slog through. That was a problem.
Yeah, that's
3 paths.
dope.
We get all 4 Rattle Chains, I guess.
I'll take them. That's pretty sweet, though.
Yeah. Oh, because they Terminused and then shuffled it back in, huh?
Yeah.
So I think we fall behind a lot if they counter this Rattle Chains. If we do an end step.
Upkeep it?
No, I don't think I'm going to upkeep it. Not against this deck. Because they have, like, sweepers and stuff. I think we're okay. Since we have the path for the Colonnade. If they, like, go for Colonnade, we try to path it, and then they counter, we can just play out creatures and kill them on the backswing.
Do you have Cavern in this deck?
No.
So you're off Chalice for now?
Yeah. Alright, so 7 lands doesn't change anything for us. So we'll just go in, we'll attack with Rattle Chains, path the Colonnade. 4 blocks. Now they have another Colonnade.
Do you feel the ruin?
No. No, I have no way to interact with Colonnade other than path. They have 3 cards in hand. They have the Colonnade.
Are you thinking about Drogskull here?
No, I was thinking about Selvis. So we can't play out Drogskull. Drogskull would be the worst thing we could play out because if, like, not right now. I'm sort of thinking about their next turn. Right, so we flash in Drogskull. They do something. Who knows what. We have to quell it. Even if the queller sticks, basically, if they have a way to deal with some of our creatures, this is the only one that wouldn't be a lethal attacker, is what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
All of the rest would be attacking for 3 if we played Drogskull on our following turn.
Right.
So I think that it needs to be the one that stays in hand, and then we play it next turn so that we can attack for 3. So let's just hold back.
I think we're going to see a Planeswalker this turn.
That would be good. That would be good for us. Supreme Verdict.
Representing Cryptic.
Yeah, I think we 1-for-1 it with Selfless Spirit and see if they try to counter this. They probably won't because this buys them a turn either way. So we just sack this thing. And now we have Drogskull Captain for lethal and then hold up. No. We cast Drogskull Captain on our turn and then have Queller up for interaction.
Okay.
Right, so I think we just attack. Cast Strong's goal. Hope they have Cryptic. Logic Knot gets us.
Ooh.
Okay.
Whoa, they snapped that off.
Yep, they
List
knew.
anything.
That was an impressive. They must have like right-clicked, concede, and
waiting,
had it on
yeah.
the yes button. All right. Let's see. Geist. Kira. Disdainful Stroke. Thalia.
Such disdain.
That's what we got. What we cut? Some Debbies. I kind of want to try cutting all 3 Debbies.
Okay.
I used to do a split, but I got some advice from some friends online that were like, no, Debbie can't deal with Colonnade, so get her out of the deck. And also she costs 3 mana. So let's try that. Let's try cutting cutting all Debbies.
Okay.
We can cut Phantasmal Image as well. That's generally just an easy free cut. Then it's a question of how many paths we want to leave in. We have 2 Disdainful Strokes that can try to tag a Lyra.
How many colonnades do you think they play?
4.
Copter's really good.
Copter's really good. I'm thinking Supreme Phantom or Path. We're cutting a bunch of creatures. We still have 30 creatures, though. We're bringing in 3. Let's cut Supreme Phantom.
Yeah, it's got one of those.
This is a slightly different sideboarding strategy than I've employed in the past for blue-white, but it's definitely a matchup that I can improve on, so let's see how this works. Thick on 2s. They probably have a bunch of spell snares, but we are dummy thick on 2s, and there's nothing we can do.
We used to be thick on 3s.
Oh. That's a sad mulligan.
Oh, that's sad, yeah.
Sad mulligan.
Oh.
This is not good. We're going to keep this hand.
Okay.
But this is not good. They're going to get so far ahead. Yeah, tapped Hallowed Fountain. Aren't you happy? Wonder if they're going to bring in Stony Silence. We didn't have a vial that game. But I'm sure they know.
Baby.
Chopter's pretty good. Do we play it here?
Chop.
I think so. If it gets
whatever.
countered, it sort of doesn't matter. And if it doesn't, then I'm super pumped to have it in play.
Oh, baby.
Okay, that's nice. They made up their mind. They were just opting. We don't really have a creature to crew it with, but it's nice to just have it on the battlefield.
Mozwander would be a good draw.
Yes, it would. That'd be a fantastic draw. Come on now. That's not Mozwander. What the fuck?
I don't really see a downside to just playing Rattle Chains right now.
I would play Drog Skull personally.
Oh sure, yeah.
Because it's just way less good.
Yeah.
Come on, let me have this.
Cancel.
Let's see. Smuggler's Copter is going to get ousted, condemned or pathed. We're not going to attack this. Yep.
Sweet. Get that land out of the deck.
Okay. Whatever. I can handle like 1 or 2 1-for-1s. And Copter's the only one that we can't protect with Rattle Chains anyway. There's the oust. Whatever. Happy to redraw that in a minute. Oh, they don't have a 4th land.
Interesting.
That's great news. Should we keep that Drogskull Captain there? Like, we could choose to shuffle it away. I think I actually like it there.
Yeah,
Since we have a Rattle Chains.
We decide.
We draw it next turn. Ooh, tapped.
Chains.
It's gonna get pathed.
Rattle Dad.
It's gonna get pathed. Let's not. Mana is good. Like, we have a lot of stuff to do. So now we can play our Rattle Chains. Let's fetch first a bunch of times with our free oust life.
Yep, so we only have one basic left? Or
Oh, we have
do have any
two. We have
planes?
one island and 2 planes left. In
Oh,
the
right. Oh, you fish with Delta. That's fine.
Yeah. So let's just play this. See if they point removal at it. They don't. Okay, so now this is good. Now we have Queller and Drogskull.
Do we have 3 paths in the deck right now?
I left them all in, yeah. I'm okay with the path. I think they have friggin'... Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
Quell? Quell plays into Verdict hard.
It does, and they get their clique back. Whew. That would be rough, huh?
Quell plays into Verdict super hard.
I think you kind of just have to let it happen.
Yeah.
Maybe they choose themselves.
Probably not. But yeah, that's always the hope, isn't it? Bye-bye, Spell Queller. Maybe we'll draw another Spell Queller. I don't hate drawing that at all. That's awesome. Now we can Flash and Wanderer, path click, hold priority, path click a second time, and still have mana up for Drogskull Captain. So we can play out our whole hand.
Why would we path in response?
Oh, just saying, like that's the thing we could do. We can hold control and then cast 2 paths on the same click. Sometimes, like against Burn, when I'm at 2, when I have like 4 or 5 spells I can cast, I just hold priority and cast them all with Eidolon in play.
Holding priority means you're good at Magic.
Yeah, exactly. Like you just gotta flex at them a little bit. It's pretty much definition weird flex, but okay. This is the look. Oh wow.
Oh.
Teferi. Jace.
What an annoying little guy, huh?
That's a Terminus. So they could next level us, right? They could next level us by keeping the Terminus in their hand. And then we pat the click to shuffle the Terminus away and give them their 6th land, and then they hardcast Terminus. But I think we're going to play into that.
Okay.
I'm going to pat the click after they resolve this. If that's their plan, I kind of want to get got by it. Because that's fucking Google DeepMind plays. Yeah. You get your free shuffle. Yeah, fuck you.
Are you play Drogskull here?
No.
That way you can finish off Jace.
No, I was gonna play Wanderer here, so I could finish off Jace.
Sure. Mm-hmm. So
I'm not gonna play Thalia.
Okay. You could stop a hardcast Terminus, right? If you played.
I mean, I can just counter a hardcast Terminus anyway, but I can't stop a Verdict, and so playing out a 3rd creature is no good. I agree, Cone. Like if that was their line and they got us with it, then we deserve it, 100%. Rather, they deserve it. They worked hard for that, and they can have it because that's sick. Animate that Colonnade, dog. Hell yeah. And now you can resolve your Lyra uncontested, and then I die because we have only one more path left in our whole deck. This is how we die, Jake. We died to Lyra right here.
Good. It's a good card.
Yeah.
Like an angel.
Oh, Terminus. I hate Terminus, dude.
Yeah.
I hate Miracle.
We should at least gain life. Come on.
That's what a stupid card. Now we're dead.
No, Teferi's really good too.
We're dead.
They have cryptic mana.
Wow, that Terminus is bullshit. What a drag. Oh, fuck you. I got basics. I think I got basics. I do love being able to Stone Rain with Rattle Chains when they field a Mutavault. That's huge.
Yeah.
We're so dead. There's probably no reason to play this out. Not gonna lie.
Ghost Quarter.
Yeah,
GG.
we're just gonna scoop it up here for real life equity. Yeah, we were not losing to a Galaxy Brain player. Turns out we were losing to Luxac Terminus off the top. So it goes. We only saw Click. Not enough reason to bring Deputy back. D-Sphere is a good thing for Deputy to hit, but I don't really care too much about that. Sand's keepable. 4 lands is like not super great, but I like the curve. Just want to find a Queller or a Selfless Spirit. Because this hand's good against everything but Verdict.
Yeah, this will punish a stumble. Oh, it definitely punish a stumble.
Yeah. We do still die to Verdict, though. This does not kill them on turn 4. Oh, that's good, though. That's nothing. Do we play out Kira? Kira hits them for 4 down to 13. Following turn, Drogskol hits for 10 down to 3.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna overextend, I think we should play Kira, because that at least protects us from spot removal.
Right. Do we overextend here? No, I'm actually gonna play it safe. Just get him for 3. We have a lot of ways to draw into protection, so I'd rather wait. Like if we find a smuggler's copter or something, you know.
Nice. Oh, I guess you can counter it.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, at least we save 1 creature. Get this out of our deck. Staple Stroke's good.
Sweet.
I think we'll play Kira. Two creatures is where I want to stop. I'd rather not have more than 2 creatures in play unless we have protection against a Wrath. We're going to get Turnist again. Nope. Just a Verdict. Yep.
Nice. Must be nice.
There it is, right on time. So let's actually play Drogskol.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't know what it is, dude. I am barely 50-50 against Blue Eye Control. People say it's an awesome matchup for this deck, and it really doesn't feel awesome. It feels very 50-50.
Later, Jace.
That's pretty good.
I have such disdain for you.
They're hitting all their land drops. They're going to flip Azcanta. They can flip Azcanta and then have Snap Verdict.
God.
So that would be a downside to casting Drogskol right now. But we sort of can't really get in anymore after this turn because they just hold up Colonnade. I think we should just attack. This is the worst case scenario. When they have 6 mana, one of which is Azcanta and one of which is Colonnade. Yeah. We can't beat that.
Right.
Because they don't ever have to tap their mana for the rest of the game. I don't know. I don't know what I could do differently. I think a lot about this matchup. Right. And I don't know what I could do differently to like...
You just have to have the Spell Queller.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. You just have to have it. Like, if you overextend, you die.
Oh
If
my
you
God.
don't, you
The
die.
cryptic command, that's not a good sign for us. I know they wanted to flip their Oscanta, but damn. That probably signals that they have a Snapcaster in hand.
I guess. I think they're just gonna activate this. We're just gonna get totally buried in this. There's nothing we can do. We just have to hope they cast a spell. And why would they?
Oh, Teferi.
They can just never cast a spell. Oh, well, I mean, I'm gonna fucking quell that. But we already lost this game, so I don't really care about quelling this. They're just gonna snap verdict now.
Okay. Alright.
I don't know. I am probably 30% win rate against that deck over the last month.
They hit a Miracle Terminus. I think that
In both games we lost.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it came down to that.
Yeah, I it's not a bad matchup. Lately I've been losing a lot. But I just don't know what I could do differently to improve it. But more than that, I'm confused by people saying it's a very good matchup. Because it just
Right.
like look at that match.
Right.
It was not good.
Right.
So I'm just not really sure. Not really sure. It's okay to play against them. I don't think it's that fun. It's not as fun as playing against pretty much any other interactive deck, like Jund, Green Black Rock, Jeskai. Those are all more fun matchups in my opinion, because so much of it comes down to Terminus in the blue-white matchup. We keep drawing 4 lands and no vials. Why can't one of these lands be a vial? This keeps happening.
Be nice. Down to 6.
Oh, Captain.
Have we faced this person before?
Mm.
That name sounds very familiar.
Oh, Captain. Our deck lines up super well against everything in their deck except a Blind Miracle Terminus. Yeah, I guess so. I did get Blind Miracle Terminus twice, so I feel like I get Blind Miracle Terminus all the goddamn time. Breeding Pool Arbor Elf.
Sick.
What do you know? So
This must be new. This must be Neoform or something.
No, not with the Arbor Elf. I don't think.
Fist of
Blue
Suns.
Green Devotion.
Maybe it's a Fist of Suns deck.
I guess it could be a Fist of Suns deck. I think we're gonna see a Utopia Sprawl. Maybe even a Nykthos. Or just another Arbor Elf. Cone, that's sort of the thing, dude. Like, on paper, I do understand why the matchup looks good. When people say it's a good matchup, I sort of feel like they're talking about how it looks on paper, not how it actually goes. Because if I look at 2 deck lists, Blue-Eyed Spirits and Blue-Eyed Control, I'm like, yeah, Blue-Eyed Spirits should destroy this matchup. But in practice, I play pretty carefully, and it just doesn't line up. So I'm not mad about it. I'm actually kind of interested to figure out what I could do differently. Guess we could draw on a path. So let's play out Plains.
Glad to see Haunt is back in the deck.
I hate Moreland Haunt.
Really? I love that card.
I mean, I love it, but it's just like, it's never good. It's just never good. I don't know why it's in there. I put it in there.
It used to be good when we first were starting.
Well, yeah, but that was like in a meta with Mardu Pyromancer in it.
It was so cool.
Just really so cool. Much slower. The meta was so
more
slow.
interaction, super grindy.
Yeah. Jund and Mardu Pyromancer were like big decks. The like fastest combo deck was Vizier Druid. And Moreland Haunt was great there, but it's just really slow. I would have much rather done Mutavault. Anyway, let's play Selfless and Crew the Copter. Chunk on in for 5 flying.
Chunk.
Later Coast. If I loved Moreland Haunt, then I would beat blue-white control every time. Cone, how many creatures were in my graveyard in that entire match? I think 3. I think there were 3 in the entire 3 games. Did they just untap an...
And not tap
Yep, they did. Yep.
Shame Scoop.
Yep. I think they probably had nothing anyway. I mean, they were missing a land, but yes, they just untapped an untapped forest.
Okay, well, no idea what we could be playing. The Damning Spirit doesn't even help with
No,
Utopia's problem.
it does stop Nykthos, but I don't think that's really where we want to be.
Yeah.
I think
Maybe
we want
a
removal
Disdainful
spells.
Stroke. You can't be.
Sure.
You can't be playing Arbor Elves if you plan to play something fair.
Yeah, I agree. Arbor Elf isn't even played in elves. You know, it's just for
big things. Is there something in the new set that would make people want to play Breeding Pool in Modern?
Neoform.
Well, yeah, but we already ruled that out.
I've seen blue-green devotion before.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's probably what it is. So yeah, I was just bringing this, just sort of blind. What do you think are safe cuts? Probably Thalia.
Sure.
Well, maybe. Yeah, they just make so much mana that even if they're casting non-creature spells, Thalia's not going to do anything to stop it. And like Akira.
I think for the most part they're just going to try to ignore us.
Yeah, probably true. Old Captain. Yeah, we'll keep this.
Nice.
Seems pretty good against like an unknown opponent that is probably trying to cast big spells. Windswept Heath. Breeding Pool. Arbor Elf.
Windswept Keith.
Windswept Heath. Forest. Utopia Sprawl. Noble Hierarch. Oh, they're just playing the blue-green cube deck.
Oh, right.
That's what they're playing.
You're going to play 4-mana Garrick?
Yeah, right. That makes sense. It's the blue-green cube deck.
I think Vintage Cube is coming next month.
There's an Arbor Elf.
That's what I heard.
Could this be Bant Reclamation? Could be. Could be anything.
Sick.
Could be literally anything. You literally can't even say what it could be. Let's just get this stupid Phantom on the battlefield real quick. We cut Kira, so we don't even care about blue anymore. If we draw a third land next turn, I think we'll probably actually hold up Disdainful Stroke and play Moz Wanderer. That's an argument, I guess, to have gotten Ghost Quarter, to have gotten... Is this going to be... What the hell is this? Jake, what are they doing? A Johnny the Greathearted. It is the cube deck, dude. Creatures you control have Vigilance. +1, you gain 3 life. -2, put a counter on each creature you control.
Sick. Is this some kind of Super Friends deck?
Yeah, I bet it is. I bet it's Bant Super Friends.
Gain 3 life, it's up to 6 loyalty? Do we have
It doesn't have an ultimate, though, so who cares?
I mean, we kind of have to care about that.
I'm just going to block this, right? What could possibly go wrong? I'm going to block it. If they kill this thing with a combat trick, then I want to die.
Okay, should we sit here and figure out how much life they're going to gain versus...
Yeah, let's just fucking kill it. Whatever. Just kill it.
Watch them just like hardcast at prime time and it'll truly be a cube deck.
Yep. Courser of Krufix.
Here.
It is a cube deck, dude. This is just Bant cube stuff. You love this deck.
I love this deck.
This is your favorite cube
Oh my
deck.
god, mismatching forests, dude. What the hell?
Look at this. This is atrocious. Night of Autumn. You gain life.
They're just gonna like...
They're just playing a cube deck.
They're gonna like fetch up a Blood Crypt to cast some like a splash.
Yeah, right, exactly. No, dude, they're gonna cast like Rakdos Return off of Rakdos Signet.
Okay.
I think so they're drawing a forest.
Great.
They have 1 card in hand. I think we should just play the Supreme Phantom.
Yeah, sure. Chugga.
How bad could it possibly get?
Let's end the dream.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah. This one's not going 5-0.
Ballista.
Wow.
That's a cute pick too.
Yep. No,
we did see 2 copies of Arbor Elf in game 1, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it isn't technically a singleton cube deck.
Right.
All right. Well, that was weird.
Neat.
All right.
Thanks for the buy.
Yep. Yep. That was just the old Wanderer, Supreme Phantom, Supreme Phantom, Supreme Phantom. Kill your Ajani the Great-Hearted. I'm gonna go get a Coke.
Great idea.
Is it Twist Off?
No, I got a bottle opener though.
Jay, you want a chocolate chip cookie?
Yes, please.
There we go. We find a match yet?
Thank you.
Nope. No match yet.
There you go.
Sorry if I just gave anybody motion sickness by whipping the screen. Open.
Open sesame. Oh, yeah.
Thanks. What did we just play against? Just Bant Value Town. It wasn't really Value Town. It was just Bant Town.
Dude, that deck with the X-Cost Nissa, pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, we finally get to be on the play. Are we on the draw every game?
I don't.
I think we were almost every game. Huh. Whatever. Keep it on the draw or on the play. I mean,
those vials could be lands, you know.
And this is fine on the play, as long as you don't get neoformed. No. Tron.
Always in the finals.
Dahlia, come on. Dahlia. We just gotta hope they have like Ballista or Karn. I mean, Wormcoil and Karn as their payoffs, and then we can just run them over. Oh god.
Oh, the new card.
Yep.
Look at that guy.
Shuts off Ether Vial.
Uh-oh.
Gotta get the use out of him now. So they're probably playing the Mycosynth Lattice combo. That's pretty good. Except they get shot off by Karn. Is that a real problem?
You can't crew it?
No. Is that a thing? Should we not play that because of Karn?
No, we should just spell for it when it comes down.
I guess. Alright.
Well,
I'd rather quell like an O-Stone, but sure.
Karn's kind of a fuck up.
Yeah.
He like ruined several planes.
Mm-hmm. He pretty much ruins everything he touches. Where's his tower? God, their Karn is looking so juicy right now. We played 3 artifacts and lands.
Yep. Oh, they're jamming it.
Let's play Rattle Chains.
Yeah. That one attacks for 3 next turn.
Wait. What does this do?
Oh, yeah.
Animates an artifact.
Or you can wish for something.
Mm-hmm. I just realized I didn't know what its plus did.
How do you feel about wish boards in EDH?
I don't think that they should exist. I already don't like tutors in EDH, period, so a tutor outside of your deck just seems even worse.
What about like a designated list? Like,
yeah, I still don't really like it. I don't really like it.
I would be open to
I generally just don't.
somewhat of trying it out.
I don't like wish boards in general.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't like any wish card.
Right. Because Matt was asking about. He's
Playing
obviously
Karn.
interested in this
Right.
card.
Yeah, I just don't like wishes in general. If you're gonna play specific silver bullets in your deck, there should be a deck building cost. That's sort of how I feel about it.
Thalia's pretty good.
Well, yeah, she is. She is. We can play her now, and they can't play Ugin. Can we kill him next turn? In the air? If we play Thalia, they Karn, we Quell. We then have Drogskull on the following turn to crew the Copter. So Copter's a 3, Rattle Chains is a 4, that's 7. Queller's a 4, that's 11. Supreme Phantom is a 2, that's 13. So we can't actually kill them
We'll
with
be
flying.
one short.
With flying. So if they don't play a ground blocker, then we could just kill them.
Oh, because Thalia will be 2.
Mm-hmm. So I think we
Rattle
should.
Chains.
I think we should still play Thalia because it insulates us against Ugin. And we just have to hope they don't play Worm Coil Engine. Hey, thanks, Cone. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.
Or all its dust.
All is Dust would be savage. I don't expect All is Dust.
Oh,
They don't even have Tron. Okay.
Or a land.
2 mana map.
Okay, so do you use Violent Drogskull here? They could have.
I think we just Violent Queller. They can't do anything, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
GG. Bad Tron. Bad Tron.
Do you think they're playing the statue?
I don't know, but know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a token with the Rattle Chains that we discarded. I'm gonna crew with it.
Technology. It's 2019.
Yep.
You have to.
How much is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, we get to give them give them the hope.
Oh yeah, make it seem like we.
Oh. They just decided there was no hope.
Yeah.
I guess they only had the tower. They had 5 mana next turn, and Thalia taxed anything they did. So all they could even play was the Karn, which does actually nothing.
Right.
All right. Well, Damping Sphere time. Damping Sphere. You guys say try. Okay. So here is a crazy idea.
What?
If we bring in Hercule's Recall, and they go for the Karn Mycosynth Lattice combo, it turns all permanents into artifacts.
Yep.
Which means Hercule's Recall bounces every permanent they have.
Oh, so we can float mana?
Yeah. But we have to have it in hand when
Yeah.
we do it. I think we probably won't do it, but wouldn't that be sick?
Yeah. That would be sick.
They're like, Mycosynth Lattice, float 2, bounce your entire board. That would be pretty dope. We're not going to do that, though. We are going to bring in... should we bring in Stony? Make it at least symmetrical? I think probably, right?
You just have one, right?
Yeah. I think bring it in.
Whatever. Yeah, let's just dilute our deck a little bit here.
Yeah. I'm not going to bring in Thalia. I'll bring in Thalia on the play.
Okay.
But I don't like Thalia on the draw.
Cutting Phantasmal and Thalia's.
I am going to cut a Smuggler's Copter, a Vial. No, I'll keep it in the Thalia's. I just don't think we need to go all in on Thalia when we're on the draw. Because she's a little slow. Cut a Path and Kira. That's the one. Disable Stroke. Shit.
Oh, no. Okay, I don't like Stony as much.
No? It's kind of funny, though. Maybe on the play. We need to cut 1 card.
A Drogskull Captain.
I think another Path.
Okay, sure.
We even cut all the paths and go full 4 vials. Let's do that.
What about...
We had Debbie.
Oh, yeah. Little sister Deborah.
Yep, my sister. Yeah, sure. It's fine. We will not draw any lands, which is going to make this hand feel really bad, but it looks good right now. We can pretend we're going to draw a land. Man, Tron got so much better with the London Mulligan. So much better.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very glad they don't have that anymore. Natural Tron. There's the land.
Natty Tron.
Looks like natural Tron. Ballista for 1? That's annoying. Maybe they don't have natural Tron. They probably do.
So we should hold stroke.
Yeah. Since Thalia just dies anyway, we definitely hold up stroke. And then we can Debbie the Ballista, and that's a clean answer. No, you did it! Yuya! Oh wow, they have nothing. Probably should have flashed some rattle chains there in response to the ability.
That's a good point.
Yeah, because then they either have to kill the Ballista to kill it. Like basically, that's a free trade.
Right.
Yeah, that was a blunder. I should have definitely flashed in rattle chains.
Well, they could have just shot on our upkeep.
No, it was attacking. They attacked first and then pumped it. That's why. Like if they just pumped it first, then whatever. But because they attacked and then pumped, we could have just flashed in rattle chains. And,
oh yeah. We suck.
We can't really play out the Wanderer, so I think we'll just play the Damping Sphere. Yeah. Next turn, play Deputy. Maybe they have no colored mana.
Second tower. Yep. Probably sitting looking at a Ulamog in hand.
Yeah, or a Eugene.
Jeez, this attack pump is reckless.
At least they did it after blocks that time. Alright, that's actually pretty nice. I like drawing that. So we'll get rid of this annoying ass Ballista.
Oh, I love that it just gets rid of it.
Yeah, they should just shoot us. Wait, what? Really? That's what you're gonna do? Whatever.
Okay.
Questionable. They have stone, nothing. Land, come on. Land would be so good, so we can play the Wanderer. Yes. Unfortunately, we can't hold up Wanderer plus Rattle Chains because of our own Damping Sphere. But now we can Wanderer and then hold up Rattle Chains. And Queller, importantly, because Queller can answer Nature's Claim and it can answer O-Stone. Karn the Great Creator.
Stroke it, or would you rather quell that?
I think I'm going to quell it because I'm actually more afraid of their... yeah, we're going to quell this.
Disdainful Stroke takes care of Eugene, too.
Yes. This is not the Karn father. Who is this, Jake?
Karn cousin.
Karn cousin? Cousin Karn?
Yeah.
I agree. Alright, now we actually have pressure. Land. Sweet. I think it's a good time for Thalia. What do you think?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because they can't like cast and activate O-Stone, so if they do play O-Stone, we can just play Selfless Spirit later, and now we have Rattle Chains plus Disdainful Stroke.
I like how we built a prison specifically for Tron.
Yep. They deserve it. So we can just play this now. They can't even Spatial Contortion to get their Karn back. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, this is looking pretty good.
I think I'm going to play the Selfless now. We have to... There are like some somewhat awkward lines with your own Damping Sphere when you're playing a deck that's trying to play all at instant speed because you can't actually overload the end step. Scoop it up. Come on. Do we have a creature? We have Deputy. Because they killed it for some reason. Let's eat that Deputy.
Make them a Rugrat.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, there's no reason to do that. No reason not to keep the shields up right to the very, very end. Because now we just have lethal plus Queller. Good night. Goodbye.
Chesties.
Thank you.
Let's get our chests.
Chesties, please. Come on.
8 chesties.
No, this is a friendly league.
Oh, 4 chesties?
So just 4 chesties.
Still.
Please, okay.
Nice.
Hey, it's going pretty well. Yeah. We're kicking names, taking ass.
Bust those chesties. I love busting chesties.
All right, fine. We'll do it for you, Jake.
You really?
Yeah, we'll do it for you.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna get burned so hard.
Yep. You owe me after this.
Yeah.
I never open chests.
Yeah. Okay, but no complaining if you're gonna open them.
What? I'm doing it for you. This is my gift to you.
It's in other products. Yeah.
All right.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, well, you get to open these first.
Nice.
Open.
Oh, is this being recorded or are we just streaming?
Oh yeah, it's both. I can trim the video. We're streaming right now.
I was just asking.
Yeah. Come on. What do we get? Terminate.
Oh, sick.
I have so many of those out of these stupid packs. The Box Topper Online. What is that? Phyrexian Dreadnought.
Okay.
Yeah,
Definitely
boy.
find a use for that.
Yeah, boy.
Come on, Liliana or something.
I don't think there's anything like that in these. Tectonic Edge.
Oh, you can use that.
Big playable. All right, let's do it, Jake.
Yes,
this is for you, man.
Yes. Come on, full foil set is something.
5 play points, Mox Emerald.
You got a Mox. That's sick.
And Cranial Extraction. You got a Mox Emerald. I wonder how much that is. 5 cents. Let's open another one. 5 play points.
Nice.
Whatever this is. World Heart Phoenix and Hurricane. Hurricane's pretty good against spirits. All right, here's another one. 5 play points. Baral.
Oh, cool. And Intrepid Hero.
And
Yeah.
5 play points.
Oh.
Dude, fuck you. Literally all 4 of those chests were worth less than 1 chest.
Oh, that's too bad.
All 4 combined. What a goddamn waste.
That's
all right.
too bad. Yeah.
That's the first time I've ever opened a chest on Magic Online.
Mox is pretty exciting though. That's a really cool card to have.
How much is it online?
$1.50.
Oh well, whatever. That's more than I expected.
Yeah.
Thought it was gonna be worth nothing at all.
All right, there you go.
All right, well, I opened my only chests. Never opening those again.
Oh,
Did it one time.
it's so fun though.
It's not fun at all.
Oh.
Did they just reveal their hand and we missed it? What a shame. Missed it.
Can you return a game?
Nope.
Right there.
What? Return a game? Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Dude,
got
I knew it.
him.
Oh,
Yeah.
you had Drag Dad.
Rag Dad.
Why weren't they playing Expedition then?
I mean, they probably just clicked draw card, so yeah, they have 9 in hand, so they drew some of these. Yeah, well, fuck you. You play Tron. That's what you get. That's what you get.
Are we doing another league?
You want to?
Yeah, I'm down.
Cool. You
Nice.
want to play
Nice.
Shadow or you want to play Spirits?
I'll leave it up to you. I can play either.
Let's play some Shadow.
Sounds sick.
Ali, we are 4-1 in that one. Lost to Blue Eye Control. Lost to Blind Terminus in 2 games. In the 2 games we lost. And we won the game where we didn't get Blind Terminus. Let's see. I'm going to stop recording.